Welcome back to Grappling in Thought. Today we're going to talk about that feeling of just discomfort, uncomfortable feeling we get when we're meeting a friend somewhere and we're there first and you're waiting. That uncomfortable feeling of people watching you or judging you because you're alone or being by yourself, that urge to grab your phone for a distraction, to look like you're busy or doing something, or the feeling when you're in a conversation and you want to say something, but you're not sure how to, or a disagreement and you don't know exactly how to voice that disagreement because you're tiptoeing or you're kind of not sure how they're going to react or respond, or being called out. Sometimes when we make a mistake and someone calls us out on it or corrects us or criticizes, we can get that uncomfortable feeling. We don't know how to handle it. What other? Being around a bunch of people, going somewhere and being around a bunch of people you don't know, that's a big one. You get that uncomfortable feeling, almost like you don't belong. You don't belong here because you don't know anybody. Going somewhere new by yourself, and just that feeling anxiousness, the anxious feeling in public, in social settings. You feel awkward, you feel judged, you feel like people are watching you. That it's just that uncomfortable feeling of uncertainty. We've all had that feeling. And most of the times when life feels hard, it's not necessarily the situation itself, it's how uncomfortable we feel in that situation. And we don't realize how often we run from that feeling. We distract ourselves from it, we hide from it. And that's what we're going to talk about today, because we've all of us have this feeling. Don't think that you're alone in it. We all have it. We all get it. There's situations we all feel a little uncomfortable in. It's not a matter of if we feel it, it's how we handle it. And what's kind of interesting, crazy, is that the more often that we run from it, hide from it, distract ourselves, try to get out of that feeling, it actually strengthens doing that again, repeating that. It strengthens next time you're in an uncomfortable situation, strengthens the feeling of, or the urge to distract yourself, to get away from it, to run from it, to hide it, to not, because then it's smaller things that cause that feeling, and you start feeling it sooner, and you maybe don't even do anything because of the feeling, because you're scared of getting that feeling when you don't even know if you're going to, but because you've strengthened this act, I guess, this behavior of when you get a little uncomfortable, you distract yourself, and the phone's the biggest distraction, right? If you are by yourself for even a second, immediately goes to your phone. And it's just I think it's just a distraction. Nobody wants to look weird, look like they're alone, be perceived as awkward because they're sitting alone. And I also think it's that we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do if we're alone in public, but it's all about in public because you can be alone at home and you have no problem. And so, again, it's not wrong to feel this. It's just understanding it. We all feel it. It's how we handle it. And the fact that the more we do it, it strengthens that urge even further. It strengthens that urge to do it the next time and the next time, and it becomes consistent. But if instead you can actually sit with it, sit with that feeling, notice it, because we notice it, I think we recognize how this feels. We recognize the discomfort, but immediately we want to take it away. And so if we can actually sit with it, feel it, take a deep breath, talk to the friend within. Okay, this feels really awkward right now. What's going on? I'm safe. Oh, I don't know anybody here. Or, oh, I'm sitting alone. or oh, I'm waiting. And then ground yourself. And what I mean by grounding yourself is look around. Name 3 things that you can smell, see, hear. The hearing one I love the hearing one. I've talked about this before, but what's the furthest away sound you can hear? Because you have to put so much focus on your hearing that it stops the spiral for a little bit. And so if you can do that, look around, what do I see? What are 3 things that I see? What can I smell? And what can I hear? And even what can I feel? Okay, I can feel my jeans, the texture of them. And if you're out to eat or something, if you're eating something, what can I taste? And then go back to take a deep breath, talk to the friend within, and ground yourself. And if you can sit with that discomfort for, like, even just starting, sit with it just for a minute without distracting yourself with your phone or something else, or leaving or hiding it, whatever distraction or way you get rid of it. That's a habit right now. If you can just sit with it for a minute and then go to your distraction, and then next time stretch it out, because you'll realize that, okay, nothing bad happened. That wasn't so bad. And then next time do it 2 minutes. Okay, I can do this, and build it up. And it's like a muscle. You strengthen that skill of sitting with that discomfort, because the whole goal is finding comfort in the discomfort. So all the situations that you feel uncomfortable in, if you can work on finding comfort there, that's a huge skill. Because think of this. Something that you'll hear me talk about a lot is paying attention to, or asking yourself, does this thing, this habit, whatever I'm about to do, move me closer to where I want to be in life, or who I want to be, or my goals, or does it pull me further away? And if you think of a lot of the situations that we get uncomfortable in, if we can work through those and find comfort in them, it's always going to push us towards our goals. I shouldn't say always. A lot of times, and I'm not talking about anything that you feel unsafe in. That's completely separate. I'm just talking about social settings, the things that I mentioned. That's all I'm talking about. If you feel unsafe, get out. And that's clear, no questions asked. Remove yourself. But really ask, am I safe? Am I unsafe? Or is it a feeling that I'm scared? Is it fear, uncertainty, or nervousness? But if you're like in danger, get out. So that's not what I'm talking about. But anything else, if you can just sit with that discomfort. So if I'm out by myself and I go somewhere and I'm sitting there, yes, I get the urge to get on my phone, to pull out my phone. But if I catch myself, I can recognize, okay, I'm just uncomfortable. That's why I'm reaching for my phone. So, all right, if I can overcome this discomfort, will it move me closer to the person I want to be? Yes, because I want to be somebody that's comfortable being around people. I want to be somebody that's comfortable being with myself no matter where I'm at. I want to be somebody that doesn't have to distract myself from any downtime or pause, that I can just look around and enjoy the scenery and enjoy myself and take a moment. Okay, this is a good moment to do a breathing technique, or let me think about some goals, or let me think about what I want to do when I get home, or whatever, just different things you can think about. Or I'm just going to look around and really enjoy listening to the birds. And so I've gotten away from feeling like I'm waiting and just enjoying myself, and just being okay with being by myself somewhere and going places by myself. And so the big one is people I don't know, being around people I don't know or feeling like I don't belong. That one's tough. And so that's the one that I'm really working on. And it is just about, okay, let me just breathe through it. I know what the issue is. I know why I feel uncomfortable. So let me just work with it, work through it, sit with it, and feel it. And then I hear a lot and see a lot on social media and hear a lot of people say, yeah, I know, I'm just awkward. We put this label on that you're awkward. And so what happens when we put a label and say, oh, I'm just awkward or that's just how I am, we actually find things and act to reinforce that, to support that belief. The self-fulfilling prophecy of think this, and so I'm going to look for every sign that tells me that that's true. I believe this, so I'm going to miss all the signs that tell me that's not the case, and I'm going to see all the ones that do. It's what you're focusing on. And so if you just see yourself as awkward, that's what you're going to see, everything that supports that belief. It's not necessarily that you're awkward, it's that you are uncomfortable in that situation. And so then you might, because you're uncomfortable, you behave a little differently. And that's where maybe that awkwardness comes in, is because you don't know how to be. But it's not wrong, it's a sign of growth. You're expanding. You're working through it. And so really noticing that feeling and sitting with it and recognizing it and even naming it, calling out, okay, this is awkward. Talking to that friend within, this feels really awkward. I'm just uncomfortable. Let me work through it. Let me sit with this discomfort. Because often when it's in public, it's how we think we're being perceived. We think we're being judged. We think we're being watched. It's the whole thing of, I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I'm who I think you think I am. And that's a brain teaser, so I'm going to say it again. I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I'm who I think you think I am. And so it's the perceived. It's how I think I'm being perceived. That really gets us, because we don't want to be seen however. But we are who we are. So how someone perceives us, let them. Let them. Let someone perceive me in a completely incorrect way or however they see me, and still be able to be comfortable with myself wherever I am. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you to be able to be comfortable wherever you are, not need the comfort of your phone, the distraction of your phone, or to pretend like you're busy, or to run away from that discomfort. Face it. Don't let the discomfort win, because that's when we run away from it, when we leave an uncomfortable situation, when we distract ourselves from it, we're letting that discomfort win, which strengthens it. But take that control back. Be stronger than the discomfort. Sit with it, acknowledge it, work through it, and you will find it'll become easier to be comfortable in that same situation. So try it. So this week, next time you get in an uncomfortable situation, notice it. Always starts with noticing. Notice it, recognize it, feel it. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, look around and find 3 things you can see, hear, feel, and then talk to the friend within. All right, I'm feeling uncomfortable. This just feels uncomfortable. I'm safe. I'm uncomfortable because, let me sit with it. I want to sit with it and just feel it. And then, just start with a minute. Sit with it and then distract yourself or do whatever you leave or do whatever you do. And then go longer and see how long you can do and build that up and see what happens. Try it and let me know in the comments. All right. Until next time, keep looking forward and finding the comfort in the discomfort.